Okay.
The client got signed off actually.
Okay. So basically, I have your CV. Can you just walk me through your professional experience in the last 1 year or so?
Sorry?
Can you just walk me through your professional experience? It says you have worked on database and Java, right?
Yeah, I'm working on PLSQL side, database PLSQL development side.
Okay.
So I'm having some knowledge on core Java side actually. So
Okay. So what is the work you have done on the database side?
so I have implemented stored functions, stored procedures, some stored package kind of thing. Apart from that, I have used some util file package to import and export from like operating system. Suppose if you want to read write operations, if you want to perform from local file system to database, and suppose if you want to place same database, so whatever the columns or attributes you want, you can place it by using util file putf. So apart from that, I have used some external tables concept. Like suppose to if you want to like we have a club blob XML type kind of data, if you want to place it in your database tables, so I have used external tables on the same. So apart from that, I have used some SQL loader type of thing, like suppose customer is providing some kind of billing information. Suppose to one of the customer is migrating to in our so actually it's a healthcare domain actually. Suppose to they are coming into your platform, need to do some kind of imports kind of thing by using SQL loader external tables. I have done on the same. Apart from that, so some debillings I have created to communicate with remote databases.
So your project, can you just explain me your application?
Yeah, it's like a US healthcare application, like some patient and physician dashboards communication kind of thing. Suppose to a patient walk through a clinic, so he needs to create some kind of visit and appointment he needs to take. So which physician and which specialty kind of thing. So apart from that, like suppose if your customer wants to, like it's more or less it's both electronic health records as well as the billing kind of thing. Suppose a patient visited to hospital, he would like to take some kind of test procedures, whatever provider specified. Based on that only we have implemented on this thing.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So so what exactly was your role? Can you explain me your like a typical day?
Typical day, suppose if I visited to office every day, so daily basis we used to get the require. So we have a tool, complex contacts. There is a tool. Customer has provided that tool. So around we have 250 clients. Suppose to any existing bugs, any already available bugs need to fix on the same. Apart from that, customer initiated some new kind of enhancements. Like customer wants to give some quality monitoring purpose. Like so how provider give a quality service for the patient. Such kind of implementations day to day. We have given for this quarter, we have done some changes on the same actually. Like we have to discuss with front end, and we used to sit together, front end people and so database. Based on that requirements, freezing feasibility only. Once it's done, then only we have to come to the coding part. Based on the design discussion only. Once the design discussion. Sorry?
How do you get your requirements? Where do you get your requirements from? Can you walk me that the full SDLC process which you used to follow?
Yeah, actually we used to follow agile methodology process actually. Now in my current organization where I am working.
Okay.
So like they used to give the requirements as well as the day. So we used to do some Scrum kind of activities. Scrum day to day, some stand-up calls are going on actually.
So can you just explain me how you get your requirements until the production phase in detail?
Yeah, actually we have a on-site support team. They used to get the requirements. Like once we have a conference meeting on the same actually. So that requirements and the design and the coding part and the QA part, all the phases we are doing this simultaneously. Suppose customer won't allow me to give the requirements more than 45 days. Every 45 days we have a release for the customer. So
Okay.
parallelly we are doing all the things like
So, let's say you get your requirement. So can you, I just want to know the detailed SDLC processes which you used to follow.
yeah, in my current project we used to follow actually. So once requirement is coming, so we used to discuss on the same actually. What are the supposed so existing system, what I need to do suppose. That once it's done, so we have to go for the table structures kind of thing. Based on the requirements, I have to define some tables and I need to write some stored procedure on the same. So based on the front-end application program interface, based on the needs, the how they have given the based on the design only, I have to implement the thing. So I need to follow some unit test cases, some kind of test cases I have implemented on the same. Supposed to whether my stored procedure properly coming or not working on, I have to check on my end. So apart from that, we used to do some integration kind of thing. Both Java and Java people and me and sit together. We used to do on the same actually. Once we have done, we used to throw same to the QA team. So there they used to write some system test cases. They evaluate whatever the current use cases, what are the use cases we have defined on the same. They used to do some like regression testing and smoke testing. They used to do. Like once we have gone through, suppose if we have any issues on the same, they revert the same to the development team. So we used to address the same. Once we have fixed all those things, we have given on top of one more release on the same. So for the QA team. So again, they used to go for the all use cases whatever defined. They used to go all these things. Once they have completed, so we have a plan for customer end. So they will take some downtime to deploy on the same for the production environment.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
this is how we used to follow actually in my current organization actually.
Okay. Can you explain me any problem which you have encountered in your like development cycle and how you like resolved it?
Yeah, actually I encountered a lot of pagination problems I have identified in my current. So like suppose top analysis is available in Oracle 12c, that situation is not available in Oracle 11g. So that I have done by using some kind of concept DBMS SQL2 reference cursor. Like what I'm saying exactly. So whenever the load is coming to the server, can I give you one scenario on the same actually, so that you can get it properly. So suppose let's take time being I will take employee table. Suppose let's take select star from EMP where employee number equal to 1. So initially when you do the same, so it will get the data from disk to the DB buffer cache. So once in the shared pool, it will use like library cache. It will create one parsing structure and like execution plan. It will create based on that user privileges and dictionary in the shared pool cluster sharing area. So like it will create initially when you do this activity, it will available in the DB buffer cache. Suppose if you are doing same kind of a select star from EMP where employee number equal to 2. Suppose that whatever the value I have given in the filter condition, that will be different. Again it will go for the DB file, it will get the same thing. So like it will do the hard parsing kind of thing. So again it will do all the activities. Whatever I have specified in the earlier self statement, all the things it will do again, like execution step and compile step, and that parse execution plan, everything it will do. So like it's going for the hard parsing. Instead of that, what I have done exactly in my production, in my environment. So instead of that, by using bind variables concept, instead of placing static variables or static input parameters, I placed both the parameters as well as corresponding values at runtime.
Okay.
Yeah, by using DBMS SQL.bind variable, that I will get it those things and I will place it at a runtime, so that so it won't again create the another execution plan kind of thing, and these steps will avoid actually. So whatever the best execution plan available in the library cache, it will pick.
Okay. Apart from Oracle, what other databases you have worked on? Is it just Oracle?
SQL Server also I worked actually.
Okay. When was this?
Yeah, actually, it's a long back to 2 years back only I worked on the same actually. To migrate the project from SQL Server to Oracle only I have done on the same.
Okay. It says you also work on Java. How is that?
Java, but so in my Java I can understand the code, but I don't have scope to work on the same actually. So due to we have a heavy customers, 250 customers we are having actually. So we do have a
Mm-hmm.
250 customers. So daily we have a basis a lot of definitely so database activity is going on. That's what. So I don't have scope to work on Java end. So but by looking at HTML code, JavaScript side, by looking at Ajax and that core components of core Java, so I can understand by looking at code.
Okay. But do you, I mean, how, like, if I ask you some questions on Java,
Okay.
will you be able, are you comfortable?
Yeah, I can try it. I can give my max level effort. So I will try, not a problem.
I mean, can you explain me how the memory is managed in Java?
Memory management, right?
Yes.
Mm, like there will be a concept called static binding and so dynamic bind. At the time of so declaration, it will allocate some memory space. So when we allocate memory at runtime, so it will go for the dynamic binding kind of thing. Like some garbage collector is available, right, to uh, to release the unused space kind of thing. Suppose if we have an unused kind of thing in heap memory,
Mm-hmm.
so by using
So who reclaims the unused
garbage collector is
memory?
there, right? Garbage collector. In the final
Okay.
class, when we specify the garbage, so
Mm-hmm.
it will do that activity actually.
Okay. Are you familiar with all the OOP concepts and all?
Yeah, a little bit in education, I studied all those things. But by looking code, also I can understand what are the input parameters and out parameters, how it is working on from UI to middleware and XBus, all those things I can understand. The systematic approach
Okay.
I can understand actually, but I don't have
Mm-hmm.
scope to work on this actually.
Okay. Okay. Because your CV does list Java as one of your skill sets.
Yeah.
So why is it listed in the CV?
Sorry? No. What I am saying is in our project, there are front-end people are using Java. That's why I mentioned.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Apart from Java, do you have any exposure to scripting languages?
Scripting, I know Unix shell scripting actually. Shell scripting. You are asking about the front-end JavaScript side. You are asking about.
No. Your any shell scripting.
Yeah, shell scripting. Yeah, I know.
So which is the shell which you use?
Actually, we used actually bash shell actually to
Okay.
configure some cron jobs kind of thing. Suppose a DBMS job, if you want to configure through cron tab, we use same.
Okay. So can
By
you
putty
explain me?
actually, we used putty to communicate the same.
Okay. So which are the bash commands which you are familiar with?
Can I explain few of them?
Yeah. Just tell me.
Like suppose if you want to see what are the top SQLs available. By initiating top command, we will see what are the top memory consumption processes. So by when you connect to putty, so in the terminal you can see all these things. What are the top memory consumption issues? PS-EF pipe separator. If you grep the same, we'll get the same. Right, top processor. Suppose if you want to see the top process, or suppose service identifiers. PS-EF WC-L if you want to see how many processes are running in your current Unix system.
Okay.
Like suppose if you want to list the files, we use the list-L or LL you can use. Suppose if you want to communicate with nano editor or VI editor, by using VI, that file name whatever you want, you can use those things. Apart from that, we use the nano editor also. Like we
so
have
in VI, what are the commands of VI?
Okay. Actually, by insert mode and insert mode and quit mode. Suppose if you want to append something to the existing file. So when you open the file by pressing escape insert, you can write something on the same. Once you done the same, by using :WQ, you can quit the same. Right? By executing, we used the sh command, specified the file name, whatever you want to execute. Apart from that, cat command is used to, touch is used to create empty files. There will be a compression.
What does the
ZZip,
export
UZip.
command do?
Sorry?
What does the export command do?
Like utilities. These are utilities how in SQL Plus we use those things available in Unix environment also. Suppose if you want to place the export those variables. Suppose if you want to specify the path. So $path you want to specify in the situation we use the export.
Okay. But what does it do, export?
Like whatever the variables you have initialized, that by using $, that you have to reference them in, what can I say, 1 minute. In bash RC file, right? In bash RC we need to, suppose instead of going for each and every time that particular location, suppose if you install in Oracle home path, so that will set by using export command.
Okay, but now my question is, what does so why can't you just set a variable directly? Why do you need to use export command there?
I don't know in depth of that here.
Okay. Can you explain me file permissioning in Unix or Linux?
File permissions, like read, write, execute permission, 744 actually.
What does 744 do?
Suppose a read permission will go 4, so write 2, execute permission 1. So entire will be 7. So there will be umask is there, right? Suppose based on that only we have to, suppose if you want to give some permissions by using chmod. So by using this you can specify what are the permissions you want to give to that particular, like user level, group level, or other levels.
Okay. So are you aware of, I see you have only worked on healthcare management systems.
Yeah.
What about, are you aware of any financial things like trade life cycle and all? How
Policies
trade works?
you are asking about.
Sorry?
Financial policies you are asking?
Yeah. I'm asking from investment banking perspective. Do you know anything about a trade life cycle?
I don't know. Sorry, boss. I don't know that line.
Okay. So your
like more or less investment banking kind of thing. This project which you are going to.
Yeah, I mean we it's a stock market domain, right? So I'm just. Do you know anything about the domain?
Okay, I don't know actually. Till now I worked for the healthcare domain only. So that's what I don't know.
Okay. So what about Sybase? Are you okay to work on Sybase as well, or is it just Oracle?
No, Sybase. So I can work on Sybase, not an issue. It's almost similar, 90% similar to the PLSQL, like Oracle SQL PLSQL.
Okay. So it says you did a BTech in 2013, right?
Yeah, right.
So what is the previous education before BTech you did?
Intermediate. So intermediate also standard. Yeah, intermediate actually. So in Board of Intermediate Education.
So when was that?
Sorry?
When did you pass out?
Yeah, 2008.
So 2008. So BTech is 5 years.
Sorry?
No, so BTech would be
2 years. No. 2008 to I'm saying 2 years span of intermediate. 4 years is engineering.
So, but 2008 to 2013 is 5 years, right?
Sorry?
No, you said 2008 you passed out intermediate.
No. What I'm saying is 2008 to 2009 I'm saying actually. So 2009 to 2013 I completed.
Okay. So are you currently, you said your project was ramped down. Can you elaborate more on that?
Oh, they won't. So actually, so the hierarchy people they won't. So they won't tell actually with regards. I don't know actually. So some of telling
Sorry,
that some of people telling that my project manager took that project to outside actually. They are saying in that manner. I don't know exactly. People are inside talking that.
So currently, are you, is the project going on or is it not?
No, project got ramped down at bench only. So right now
So
I'm
you are on bench.
yeah, right.
Okay, and you are in which company right now? Magna.
Udbhav Software Solutions.
Udbhav Software Solution. Okay. So you have been on bench since how long?
So I have been June 2013 to till date actually in this company actually.
No, since bench. How long have you been on bench?
It's more than 1 month actually. I'm in bench actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And the reason you want to move to Mumbai is, because I'm just trying to understand. You are in Hyderabad, and why would you move so far?
So in Hyderabad we don't have scope to. So even we don't have get calls here actually in Hyderabad actually.
Okay. So where are you currently? From? Are you from Hyderabad only?
No. I'm from some near to Hyderabad, 120 kilometers.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. We'll get back to you. I'll give the feedback to HR, and you should hear something from your the vendor.
Okay, fine. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, bye.